Hey, how you guys doing? This is an auto detailing management course on zero-based budgeting. What is zero-based budgeting? Why should you use zero-based budgeting in your business? Zero-based budgeting is when revenue minus expenses equals zero. So the reason why you want to use this in your business is because sometimes when you're not keeping track of things, your revenue could get away from you, meaning that you don't know exactly where your money is going, how your money is flowing in, or how your money is flowing out. When you have that problem where you cannot keep track of your finances and the money that's coming in and going out, this is a good thing to do. Um, when you have that problem where you don't quite know how your money is flowing in and how your money is flowing out, this is a good way of checking to see what am I spending my money on? Am I wasting money? So zero-based budgeting is good for that. How does your money flow? So when it comes to your money flowing in, typically it comes in through your bank, and then from your bank it flows out to different areas. Now, in order to see how your money is flowing in, you need to do a process where you freeze and spend it. The reason why you want to freeze your spending is because you want to see exactly how the money is coming in and how the money is flowing out based upon what transactions bounce back. So let's say you have your account on auto pay and you've been paying your bills through auto pay. This is going to help you with seeing what's actually coming out of your account. Sometimes you may have subscriptions that you don't use, subscriptions that you may have had for a very long time that either increased or they may have double charged you and you don't realize that they may have double charged you. So freezing spending is the first step to doing zero-based budgeting. A spending freeze will help you learn how you've been spending your money or if you're wasting money. So what's the benefits of a zero-based budgeting system? So when you're doing zero-based budgeting, when you're doing zero-based budgeting, it keeps the business finances under control. So zero-based budgeting is basically a checks and balance. So the money that's coming in based upon the expenses that you have should line up. It shouldn't be any overage or anything like that. The money should line up. So your revenue minus your expenses, and that's how much money should be coming in as well as flowing out. Also, the benefit of zero-based budgeting, it shows it shows when to make spending adjustments. So in certain parts of the month, certain parts of the year, you may scale back on spending as much money as what you would do maybe 6 months out of the year. So with doing a zero-based budgeting, it helps you see, okay, in January, I spend more money in January than I do in February or March. So now you can be able to gauge your clientele, how much work you're bringing in, and how to keep your bills flowing and how to, you know, make sure you're paying your bills on time. Also, it showed the cycle business revenue where it goes. So it shows you the business revenue and where exactly the business revenue is going. So 20% of your money off of the top goes to savings, and the other 80% is your business expenses. And we're going to get into a little bit deeper about how you go about allocating that 80%. Thank you for this portion here. The next portion is going to be more of the hands-on of the zero-based budgeting. Revenue flow in, and this comes from services that people have purchased from you and booked from you, And this is all of the money accumulative that's coming into this account. Once the money comes into the account, it flows to savings first. So 20% goes to savings. I'm gonna put an S there. Now you have business expense, 80%. Now you have business expense, 80%. So now with the 80% of money that you have, that's allocated for your bills. So let's put some numbers to this. So 10,000 in revenue, you're gonna do 2,000 in savings. You're gonna do 4,500 in payroll. You're gonna do 500 marketing. You're gonna do insurance, $1,000 for insurance. You're gonna do taxes, 500 for taxes. And then VM, van maintenance, you're gonna do another 1,500. So that includes gas or anything that needs to be done to the vehicle. So the 80%, this is 8,000. So this equals 8,000. So now what this says is all of your money is allocated, and we know where every dollar is going. So as the money flow in here, then it goes to savings, and then from savings, then it goes to your business expenses. And then 80% of your business expenses is split into different sectors. So you have payroll, marketing, insurance, taxes, and van maintenance. So this right here shows you an actual budget, an actual plan of how you set up your zero-based budgeting. So now, if I was to look at this in a form of an accounting spreadsheet, or if I was to look at this at my, or if I was to look at this online, looking at my bank statements, all of this should check out. Another form, now looking at all of this. So now with all of this information that we have here, you can take this information and be able to operate your business more efficiently and more effective. So now you know where every dollar is going as it flows in and as it flows out. So you know what your revenue is and you know what all your expenses are. So when you ever run into a problem with your business where it feels like you're stuck and you can't really meet your bills, you can't really meet your expenses, maybe you need to set a budget. And I think you need to set a zero-based budget. That zero-based budget is going to help you allocate every dollar that you have towards a specific expense that you have in your business. So every dollar will be accounted for. Thank you.